The final week of the BUBL, and don't worry, we'll cut to a team builder in a second, but I'm fighting my boy Nexus. Now, both of us actually made playoffs, so this game doesn't really matter except for placement, but obviously, gonna try and do my best to win. Look at these guys. I've never noticed they changed like that. That's interesting. Landers' Choice Scarf, so I want to lead off with it. Did I just exit? Well, I try to lead off with it, but let me just give you a little breakdown of the team. Okay, quick breakdown before the battle. Nexus is a very scary team, but Choice Scarf Landers is faster than all Pokemon except for a Trailblaze boosted Ogerpon Wellspring and a Speed boosted Iron Boulder. I have Earthquake to threaten Boulder, Rachi, Iron Hands. Rock Slide is good into Kyurem as well as Mandibuzz. U-Turn's really nice to get a lot of damage off early on Ogerpon Wellspring, and then Stealth Rock is there for obviously the chip. But his biggest threats are the physical setup mons like Iron Boulder, Ogerpon Wellspring, even a Dragon Dance Kyurem, which is why I have Terra Dark, Fizz Def Pecharunt with Foul Play, which can OHKO all variants of +2 Ogerpon Wellspring and Iron Boulder. Malignant Chain is obviously just super solid into Comfey in general, but if a Combine Comfey starts to boost enough, it can actually beat me 1v1, especially if it has like a weakness policy or something, so I have Toxic there to both wear it down and also confuse it with my Poison Puppeteer. And the last move is Recover. I just have enough speed to be faster than a max speed Iron Hands, though I doubt I'll have to deal with that. We have Special Defensive, Empoleon, Stealth Rock. It's another Stealth Rocker for my team because my Choice Scarf Landers is probably going to be clicking Earthquake and U-Turn for the most part. So this is an easier Stealth Rocker. It comes in on variations of Jirachi. It comes in on Toxapex, comes in on Mandibuzz, comes in on Comfey, and can get them up. I have Flip Turn for Momentum. Obviously, I do have to worry about Ogerpon Wellspring, but I have a Fizz Def Pecharunt that lets me deal with that. Flash Cannon gives me a solid 2 KO on all forms of Kyurem, and then Roost is there for longevity. Pretty easy EV spread. This is my special wall for Kyurem. I want it to be a special defensive one. Competitive if it gets an Earth Power special defense boost, special defense drop, Flash Cannon can KO. And then we have the same vial I love to run, Life Orb Mix. When my opponent has a Pokemon with 350 speed, aka Ogerpon Wellspring, this is the vial we bring. Moonblast and Close Combat, beautiful into their entire team. Knockoff is helping me deal with Jirachi, especially if it's special defensive, because Knockoff and the CC will deal with it. Psychic gives me a means of two-shotting even the bulkiest Toxapex. Val's job is not really to sweep, but just to break when it comes in. Toxapex is still a problem for me to switch into, which is why I have my Soul Dew Latios. Latios is Luster Purse plus Draco, very, very strong to my opponent's team, and the one Pokemon it doesn't like hitting, which is Jirachi, I can flip turn out versus and bring in a giant threat like my Landorus or my Iron Val, depending on how weakened they are. And then I also have Recover just for longevity. Again, its whole point is just to come in on Toxapex, but also Speed Tie with Ogerpon and threaten it with Draco. And my last Pokemon is a Swords Dance, very bulky, Life Orb Samurott. With Stealth Rock up, this Pokemon KOs Iron Bundle, it KOs Ogerpon at +2, it KOs Kyurem at +2. Razor Shell with the Life Orb Sharpness boost can even knock out physically defensive Mandibuzz with just a little bit of chip. So if it got Toxic or if it got knocked off maybe by my Iron Vow on like an aggressive play or like a switching and a pivot, I'd be fine. But obviously I can also get up my spikes with Ceaseless Edge. And again, the main thing about this is my backup to all the threats like Scarf Rachi, Scarf Kyurem, Iron Boulder that's been boosted but weakened, a boosted Ogerpon as well, because Life Orb Razor Shell is so good. I'm faster than max speed Iron Hands, and +2 Razor Shell can even knock out Iron Hands after a little bit of chips. So that's my team. Let's get into the battle. Okay, so he is Terra Ghost Iron Boulder, and I am Terra Dark Pecharunt. Landorus being Choice Scarf is really good in this game. It's fast and everything. Yeah, I think I made the correct play being Terra Dark on Pecharunt just for the foul play for Ogerpon, as well as his Terra Ghost Iron Boulder. It's probably Terra Blast, if I had to guess, anything like that. Scarf Landorus' Earthquake is very good, except for Mandibuzz, and we have quite a few Pokemon that can deal with that in my experience. Toxic is nice too. Sheila the Ogerpon leads out. So this is great because Batman can just go right for U-turn and do a lot to Sheila. I'm gonna U-turn out. I assume maybe an Ivy Cudgel, maybe a Spike immediately, maybe a Mandibuzz hard switch. But Sheila doesn't do too much to my boy Pecharunt, my girl Pecharunt. Shout out to Skyla. Get a lot of damage off there, beautiful. So amazing start. Right? Homie's at 40%. And not much to think about besides going out into Pecharunt here. So it's already in range of Malignant Chain. Goes for Swords Dance, which makes sense. I'll take a lot from Knockoff. Is there a reason not to? I, 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 I have Terra here just in case. and Malignant because we don't want them to have... Knock actually hurts, right? So we don't want Ogerpon to actually knock me off. At +2, that attack hurts. Let me see. That +2 knockoff would be heinous. Yeah, knockoff does a lot more. So I'm just going to Terra here. Go right for the Malignant Chain. We don't want a knockoff happening. We do have the leftovers, right? I didn't put Black Sludge. Please tell me I didn't do that. I assume they just Ivy Cudgel, which is a lot, 50 to 60, but it's still in my best interest to go for this Terra because I don't want to get the... I also don't want to reveal Foul Play just yet. I do not want to reveal Foul Play just yet. So, goes for Ivy Cudgel. Let's see if he crits me turn 1, turn 2, whatever. Does not crit me. Perfect. We're going to be able to knock him out with the Malignant Chain. So, first kill for Petra in the game. Let's go. Okay. Ogerpon gone. Now, we do have the Foul Play again for the Boulder, which you want to be very, very careful about letting set up for free. It being Terra Ghost means it's not anything defensive for my... it's not anything defensive for my... Oh, I can't absorb T-Spike anymore. Huh. Maybe that matters. We'll see. But I do have Mons into it, so I'll be okay. But it's not anything defensive for my Samurott. Toxic Spike would be very nasty. Maybe I should have thought twice about terrestrializing here, but I really didn't want them to have knockoff. I think knockoff would be extremely scary for my opponent, and I wasn't trying to just get the work immediately. I assumed you'd bring out, what, Boulder, Kyurem. If you want to be offensive, if you want to be defensive, you go Toxapex. If you want to be offensive, you go Kyurem. So either way, I'd bring out my Empoleon. If Boulder comes out trying to kill me, I'm just foul playing immediately. I would love Boulder to come out just so I don't have to worry about that Mon later. Alright, there's Mandibuzz, which makes sense. Gonna get a nice little Toxic off on you. I could miss because I'm a Dark type now. But I still do have my Poison by Poison ability. Yeah, I literally could miss, but I want a Toxic off because that means that, like, look how good Earthquake is into their team. If I can just get rid of Mons. We do miss a Toxic because we're not Poison type. I assume he goes for Toxic of his own. Yep, and he lands his. Okay. So, I'm going to recover here because I want to be out of range of Boulder, I guess, now. Like, I was willing to make that trade if I landed, obviously. I don't mind being poisoned, I guess. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I didn't mind the trade otherwise, but I could have won Empoleon too, but I felt like Empoleon will beat this 1v1 if it's poison, and now I'm never... Tox is one of the moves like Magma Storm, right? You're never going to be able to get a chance to do it again. I'm actually surprised he gave me a chance to do it again, potentially. But at least we stay healthy now. They go for U-turn. All right, there's nothing. Let me put Toxic U-turn, Toxic U-turn, but I'm extremely healthy now. We do have Empoleon, Toxic U-turn. Most likely, I'm going to put Roost and Defog. Maybe it's no Defog, and it's just Roost Foul Play, which I'd be okay with, too. Rachi could be some Calm Mindset, I guess. My answers to most Pokemon are still the same thing. If I get up rocks, I think that SD Samurott smokes them, so I like that as well. Which one's Mon? Which Mon is this? They bring out the Pex. Okay, so again, Pex doesn't matter too much because I just bring out Empoleon now and I just get up my Stealth Rock. We should be in a good spot, and then, you know, getting Chip on Kyurem is good for SD. Because SD Samurott goes stupid. So, this should be a relatively free. I guess the scary threats are like, what, Stockpile and things like that. There's no real double my opponent can make, I feel. That threatens me too much. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, get him my Empoleon, get him my rocks. Does double... Maybe I could be wrong if this is like Boulder or something, but if it's like Rachi, who cares? Yeah, it's Kyurem. I don't care about no Kyurem coming in. This is my counter to you, so I get on my rocks. Dragon Dance doesn't beat me. If you're Specs, I'm okay too, because I'll find out right now. Specs Earth Power does about 60. And then we get our rocks and we can do a lot from there. So it goes for Earth Power. That is Specs as hell. Alright, so we get up our rocks, which means that we're going to be able to kill this Mon with... We'll be able to deal with this Mon via... What's it called? Via Sucker Punch at +2. So that's super specs to be doing that much, right? I don't think Modest Expert Belt could do that. Oh, Modest Expert Belt might be able to do that, actually. 218. I'm going to risk my... Actually, Modest Expert Belt might be able to do that. I feel like that's specs damage, though. Yeah, Modest Expert Belt can do it. I'm going to go Latios because Latios is also expendable in this game. Like, it's a Toxapex switching, but I have answers for Pex, and I think my SD Samu goes really stupid. So we'll see what we can do from there. Obviously, it's a little risky to go for Freeze Dry. He might go for Freeze Dry. Again, Latios, I'm willing to risk because I can bring out my close combat mon and go stupid with it. So I'll do that. Let's see if he predicts this and goes for Freeze Dry. I feel like it's specs. Okay, so beautiful. We're gonna be able to drop a Draco on them. Yeah, even if there's AV, I'd rather drop a Draco no matter what, in my opinion. Because just getting the Draco off on Mana Buzz means I can get up an SD. I can do a lot. If Jirachi comes out, it takes a good chunk too. They bring on Mana Buzz. Would have been lovely. Trippy, you said you weren't going to miss Toxic anymore. Trippy, you lied. Trippy, you lied. I'm a Draco again. I mean, you said you're not going to miss Draco anymore. You lied to me, Trippy. I'll go for another Draco. If it's Fizz Def, this does a lot of damage. Ooh, that did so much damage. All right, goes for U-turn, takes a lot. Beautiful. I'm absolutely okay with that. So that's in range. Maybe like 40%. That is in range, baby. If the Boulder wants to come out and Terra Blast Ghost and do its thing, I will flip turn right out on that. I'm okay with my damage on Mana, but we're looking really good for an Earthquake sweep soon. I guess it could be Modest Scarf Kirim. I don't know. I feel like that's specs, dude. I feel like it has to be specs. They could have Healing Wish in the back as well, but like now we already have Mana Buzz in range of my plus hit and everything like that. I guess it's Jirachi that comes out as a play. Rachi, I go Empoleon. I flip turn out to Empoleon. Because if they're Choice Scarf, they don't knock me out with U-turn. And then I get momentum on them too. All right, let's see. Rachi comes out. Gonna flip turn here. Again, U-turn doesn't kill me if you Scarf, and we get to find out you Scarf. And then SD Samurai just kind of goes stupid. So let's see. And plus I can bring out my, Val pretty safely too. We know it's Boots on Mana Buzz as well. Boots. Okay, Rachi. Hi, Puka, who just opened up my door. Empoleon, I choose you, buddy. Again, they can get up rocks, but that's fine too. Calm Mind's up. Probably Calm Mind Icy Wind, right? Plus Thunderbolt, plus Shuka Berry. I would assume. I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna go Lando and you turn out. I assume it'd be Thunderbolt or anything like that. With a Shuka. Aura Sphere's fine too. If this is Shuka, do I care? It's definitely Shuka. It's 100% Shuka. But do I care? I think I'd rather just weaken them. I don't care if they're Shuka. I think I always Earthquake. No matter what. Hi, Puka. I think I always Earthquake no matter what. Because then Val gets to come out and get a kill. And then we're basically just, again, we're setting up for my SD Samurott sweep. Aura Sphere CM. I'm going to assume Shuka. Aura Sphere CM. Yeah, there's a Shuka we expected with the Icy Wind stuff. But like, again, I don't care because I feel like Val just doesn't give a damn. Flash Cannon. Okay, that's fine. We eat that up for breakfast. I guess I don't care about this mon anymore, but they could go Mandy. Latios lives this hit anyway, so I'm going to make the risk. Let's see if he ends up going Mana Buzz just to save this. He could just sack it to get a Roost with Mandy, though. But I mean, I'm not... Again, Latios doesn't really care, so... And I'm willing to sack my Lannister anyway. Yeah, I assume he goes Mana Buzz. So now we get to drop a Draco for free. Yep. I get to drop a Draco for free. And if he gives me if he gives me this, then... If he gives me this, then Earthquake is very good into this team. So we will be dropping a Draco here. Big Latios. Again, if that Draco is dropped on Jirachi, I'm okay with that too. If it's dropped on Toxapex, that's fine. I just go for Draco in a flip turn. Or Sphere, CM, Flash. Homie's at like 40. If we drop this Draco right on that Mana Buzz, it'll be a kill. Again, biggest threat is the Boulder, but I always have Sucker Punch for it. I don't know if it'd be sub SD. All right, let's see. Is it Jirachi? Because I think Jirachi dies to Draco into flip turn. I'm Soldu, so... Ranch Tip is Jirachi. Let's see if we land. Hey, look at Trippy go. All right, so Trippy KO's Jirachi. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Don't gotta worry about you. Pecharunt. Terrakion? Iron Boulder. Sorry, I don't know why I called it Terrakion. We do see Booster. I was not paying attention to the boost. We flip turn here always. Mighty Cleave doesn't kill me anyway, so I have to Terra Ghost to kill me. Which I'm okay with them doing that. They've already Terra'd then. I wonder if you can get away with Adamant on this guy. Because we just don't want them to be sub. Yeah, he Swords Dances up. That's fine. I get a flip turn out. I guess... So it's Terra Blast plus... Mighty Cleave plus what? Close Combat? If it is, then it can't be sub, and I can go Samurott after. So we go always this guy. Get the recovery. How much does Poison do? Does it leave me at 305? Please say 305. 314. So, Close Combat can't kill me unless I think Adamant Booster, but I don't know if Adamant Booster is possible to have speed. It's not. So Close Combat actually doesn't kill me, and Foul Play Okos. Obviously. So I'll take it. Unless they're Adamant, which, I mean, they could technically be, but then they wouldn't have enough. They wouldn't have enough anyway. You know, you need to be Jolly. And you need Zenheba as well. I don't think you can actually kill me. I think I just Foul Play for free. And get my kill. Because CC's going to do 304 max. According to this damage calc. And then Foul Play does 1,000,000,000%. So there's not really much else. Swords Dance. Oh, he don't know about the Foul Play tech. He doesn't play enough OU. He doesn't play enough OU. Pecharunt said no. Goodbye. I think that's fair. Like if I'm special attacking like the same one I all the time with Shadow Ball plus stuff like that, I get it. I get it. That's 2 kills for Pecharunt. 1 and 2. And this one was Latios. Latios actually wins the game. If they want to bring out Kiram, I just Toxic that as well. If it's substitute, so be it. I have so many mons faster. So we're looking really... I mean, I could Toxic it in theory, rather. In theory. Toxapex comes out. We're going Empoleon here as a mid-ground into Latios, always. And we're basically just going for the SD Samurott win at the end of the game. I'm glad the Foul Play defensive stuff. I love Pecharunt, man. Such a good mon. Great double, but I don't know if it... Is it double to, what, Kiram? Or double to Mana Buzz. Double to cure him. Okay, double to cure him. Dragon Dance was weakness policy. But he couldn't kill me with Scale Shot after. And then I beat him with Scarf Lando. So, Rock Slide stuff. Let's go. Only hit this Mon for this, so I'm going to go right for the Flash Cannon. Do as much as I can. He goes for Substitute, which he ends up being. Okay, so he's not Specs. He's Expert Belt then. Okay. Modest Expert Belt has some roles that are very similar to... That are very, very, very similar to... What's it called? Timid Specs. But like on the lower end. And obviously, I already know I'm out of it. Also, if he gets a special attack drop, woof. I'm pulling another Mon that I freaking love on this team, man. Just support every week. I mean, it was offensive into die, but besides that, Earth Powers, which we tank. Special defense drop for competitive? Nope. Think this kills anyway. Hey, Empoleon gets a KO. Let's go. Emp. Good job, Emp. Alright, so this is Mana Buzz plus Toxapex now. U-turn, Toxic, Roost, etc., etc. I'm slower than Mana Buzz, so I can get a nice little slow U-turn off, flip turn off rather. I just had to clear my throat there. I love my pups. They're just chilling, lying down the side. Pex is annoying, dude. What is your Pex set? I don't even know who I'm going out into. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who I'm going on to. If I go Latios, this guy actually becomes kind of annoying, but not really, because I SD up and I do a lot. I'm just going Os, man. I don't care. You gonna hit me with like an offensive gunk shot? Surf. Did nothing. The Sludge of Truth. Big Os. Luster Purge. Usually I'm used to Luster Purge being second. Okay, so he has to go Mana Buzz, and then he has to go back to Toxapex on Draco. And then what? Does he go back to Mana Buzz after? I don't know. I actually don't know. Will I miss another Draco? Let's find out. I do not. Trippy lands another Draco. Let's go. Okay, dead. To Lottie. It's just Pex, which I'm just going to spam Luster Purge into, I guess. I don't know. I'm -2, but whatever. Because if I get Spit Up drops, then I win anyway. The 1v1. Plus I have, what's it called? I have Val in the back too. Ooh, that did a lot. We get a special... No drop, no drop. Toxic, toxic. Toxic. No drop, no drop. Yeah, I feel like if Boulder had CC, you at least kill Petron after with the poison. Or you have the chance of critting. And he drops, and he drops. Big Os. And he drops. Hey, special events fell. Let's go. That's Big O's, baby. So it's Toxic Surf. It's just a Toxapex. Toxic Surf. Recover. Maybe Gunk Shot. Maybe T. I doubt it's T-Spike. I think it would have got up T-Spike. If anything. Probably Sludge Bomb or something for Val. Sludge Bomb actually KOs me. So if they want to go for that, they can pick up my Trippy here. But I don't really care about differential. I care about winning. Sometimes. Alright, they Sludge Wave there. Yep. They KO me with that plus Poison. Maybe? Do I die to Poison? I live on 13 and Latios picks up another one. That's Soul Dew Lati. Alright, well, we're going to end on that. Good game to Nexus. I hope y'all enjoyed. Lati went stupid. Petron went stupid. And yeah, I'm going to hit him up for an interview. And that's the final game of the season. We do make playoff. We both make playoffs regardless, right? So this game didn't really matter at all. But we make playoffs regardless. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week with playoffs. So that's it. GG's to Nexus. Peace. Alright, I'm here with my boy Nexus. This is the final interview of the last game of the season. But we're both in playoffs. So that's cool. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
It's a nasty Ogre Pawn set. So good call. You did have knockoff. So good call going for Ivy Cudgel for sure.
Bro, I was shocked not to see Table because I have a bunch of Fizz attackers. So I brought Taunt so you can't Iron Defense in front of me.
Oh, and you have Flash Cannon for Table too. I see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see that.
Table was looking scary, bro. I was like, I can't. I literally had Iron Hands in his build. And I was like, bro, what does it do to his team? So I dropped it.
Makes sense. Defensively, like Petra Runt, Belly Bolt, and Table all deal with it. Yeah, I just went like, this is my best mon. This is my best defensive mon. So let me use it.
Did you have Sucker on the Hammer Rod?
Oh yeah, dude. It was life of Adamant Sucker. It was.
Dude, I figured it was offensive the moment it didn't show up, like as a lead. I was like,
as a lead, yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to spam SD to like stall out the PP, bro. I was like,
yeah. No, I went offensive SD Life Orb because has some nasty like it's one of the mons that doesn't care about foul play mana buzz, and then it does like 89 to 100 something to max HP Iron Hands and stuff like that. So like it's just so strong. And then Sucker Punch KOs cure him with rocks up always, and Ogre Pawn dies without rocks. Like, and it's just good into your team because it doesn't care about like Toxapex mana buzz, and then it also gives you your offense. So it just needs a little chip. That's usually my late game. I was like, it's okay. Let me throw away these guys. And I was like, I know he's gonna be Sugarberry on the Jirachi, but like, whatever. I don't need Landers to win. But you weren't Icy when you ended up being Flash Cannon, so couldn't kill the Scarf guy. I just went double rocks because I was so into. I want Hammerot to win. Let me get my double rocks up to try and.
Yeah, Hammerot was looking scary, bro. That was literally the only reason why I was even gonna bring hands. But I was like, hands look so bad into this matchup, bro.
No, I feel it. Bad in the val. Like you have an AV and like I went physical too. There's a lot. There's a lot of ideas with it too. Standard out Latios, you know.
Yeah. I was like, damn, dude. You know, but I was like, Rachi, if this Rachi build is just here to wear stuff down. I literally had Flash Cannon this guy in case you had Table or Terra Fairy on the Belly Bolt.
Makes sense.
It destroys my Kirim.
Yeah.
Kirim can't really touch it then, but I was like, that Table was looking scary, bro. Maybe I was glazing the Table. I was like, hold on.
I love Table. You know, I
love Table. So
I love bringing the Table. So it makes sense. It really does make sense on that regard as well. And like Manda Buzz, I guess you live a Moonblast, so you Brave Bird back, do a lot.
Yep.
Guy was definitely a threat. And you were CC plus Earthquake, yeah. But like, I mean, we already talked about like CC didn't kill. We needed a crit that turn.
Yeah, I needed a crit. Yeah. Dude, I hate the calc because at first I do 86 and I was like, it's because it was putting in the booster attack.
The damn booster. I was like, I did the same thing. I was like, oh my God, he murders me. It was like, wait a second.
I hate when it does that, dude. But dude, foul play, I was like, the moment I saw foul play, I was like, I'm about to head out. I was like, that was game, bro. Because I literally was like, okay, I live Shadow Ball. I have to SD so I can boom it. And then I have to like play mind games with the Sucker Punch Samurai or whatever it is. Yeah. But I was like, if like the Petron goes, there's a weird world where like Boulder, Kirim, and Pex can like win.
Yeah, for sure. No, I was like, not even like, not yet. It literally can't. I mean, Boulder can win on its own if it outplays this guy. Yeah, it just wins.
And then I had Pex for the IV. It was literally for IV. I was like, bro, I need to not lose to Iron Valiant.
Yeah, and I brought the same Iron Valiant set that I've brought every week.
Every week, yeah. I mean, I kind of figured.
I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Like, close combat, Moonblast, knock off Psychic. And of course, I'm fighting someone else with Latios' speed tie, so points fast, et cetera, et cetera.
The thing was good, dude. The thing was good.
He's a good late game breaker. Or like, just when he comes in. Like, I have a lot of U-turn. Originally, I had a parting shot on this dude, but I was like, I need Toxic. I even talked about it when I missed on mana. I'm like, watch me miss, because I'm not a poison type anymore.
Dude, we gotta talk about Uzi cursing you. You missed Toxic and Draco. I was like, nah, this is heinous work. This is heinous work, bro.
I tried to forget that game.
Dude, I was like, you Terra'd and then you missed Toxic, and I was like, yo, that's hate. That's hate. That was and then I landed it. I was like, bro, that's a dark type diff. That was crazy. Oh my God. That shit was crazy, bro.
Rocked my favorite Empoleon set, Max Spadef.
Bro, that thing was doing 50% minimum, bro.
Yeah, dude.
50% min.
50% min. I mean, base 111 attack is nothing to... special attack is nothing to, like, scoff at, you know?
Yeah.
Initially... go ahead.
I was going to say, when I sub on the Kirim, I was going to sub on the turn you switched out from Empoleon into the Latios, but I kind of figured you were, like, some, like, Life Orb or Soul Dew Psychic Noise, so I'm like, I don't really get anything out of this.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to attack. I'm just gonna attack. I got so greedy for the kill though. Like I kind of figured one of the floaters is coming out, but I was like, bro, I really want this kill.
Because I was like, okay, so that's either specs or it's modest extra belt. It's timid extra belt. So I hate calculating online, but I was like, I don't know which one it was, and I was like, am I gonna get freeze dry here as I go Latios? I was like, nice, I didn't, because I was talking about like I don't know if I needed Latios to win. It obviously ended up winning on its own, but I felt like Val could have done similar into like when I had SD Samurott. Like at that point, when it's just a defensive core, I was like, SD Samurai can do it too. So there's
Latios
options.
is just so cool to like open up, dude. Like you were gonna win that game with like Camerot, Ivy, or even Lando. Like once like Mandibuzz got worn down, like Lando just kind of takes it.
So like that's why I like Latios. Like just click, click, click.
It just hits, bro. It just hits. He's been missing lately, though. He's been missing lately. He's moving crazy,
legit,
bro.
Legit, he's been missing. And I said when he missed, I was like, Triple, you promised in the comments that you're not gonna miss anymore for me going forward. And homie missed immediately. Homie missed on Mandibuzz. Cause I just want to see the damage, right? You know, I was like, I get information from it. I was like, oh, I can get it. Cause like Max Fizdef, I have Rock Slide on Sheer Force on Lanners and does a lot to Mandibuzz in general. Cause Lanners just felt good as a Choice Scarf mon. And because it gave me that basically that turn 1 versus Ogerpon, because Ogerpon's such a good lead into me. But yeah, I just felt like
I was actually really hoping you would lead Landorus, because I was like, dude, if he leads Landorus to Hammerod, I'm hitting SD.
Yeah,
like 100%. Yeah, I always planned to doing that, dude. If it was Showdown, it wouldn't have been a 6-0 because a lot would have died of poison. I was like, oh, it's gonna die, right? But no, you lived. You lived. I was like, damn.
No, I feel that. It'd be saying you're at 13% and then you die. I was like, oh, at 14%, I died at 12%. Okay, nice showdown, rounding down. No, I'd be feeling that,
dude. There's one guy in like my comment section who always keeps tracks of our games, because I think up until this one we were positive on like how many times we've beaten each other. But after the +6 diff, I was like, bro, I just got sent to Narnia.
I didn't realize how many Pokemon I had alive at the end. Like I was like, whatever. If Latios dies, whatever, I'll figure it out. I was like, oh
yeah.
I had the team on the back, but no, it's always fun games, always back and forth.
Yeah, that's fun.
It was because you traded away Cinderace. Usually Cinderace is what beats me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. He did look really good here, and it did look really nice, but that guy missed Power Ball in every mock. I was like, bro, he's getting off the team. He's getting off the team. 0 toxic chains after hitting 5 moves. Dogi was gone too, bro. I was like, these guys will never be drafted.
It'd be like that, dude. It literally... Dude, the Mon will go stupid in mock. I hate when the Mon goes stupid in mocks, and then you bring it to the real game, and it just doesn't do what it's been doing the whole time. Like
Straight up, bro.
I hate it. I can't.
It's the worst thing ever, dude. I was like, bro, these guys just don't want to win. They're so anti-win.
Yeah, literally. It's unfortunate. But sometimes...
It was tough though. I was close on Terra Dark Boulder, bro, but I was like, Ghost is so good because I don't get body press. I'm telling you, I was blazing that table, bro.
No,
I was like,
it makes sense as well, because I would definitely bring Iron Defense. If I bring table, it's Iron Defense body press 100%.
It's Iron Defense body press, yeah.
100%,
EQ and then like recover or something like that.
100%, exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
No, so it made sense. It made sense. That's the best set, in my opinion. So Terra Ghost makes a lot of sense to avoid that. Also give you a Terra Blast into my Petron and stuff like that. I was surprised that now I see it now. I was like, oh, Noah's and Headbutt for Val or Cycle Cut. But I mean, I guess if you boost enough, you're good anyway. So it doesn't really matter. That Terra Blast is a lot. You also have a lot of Val on your team, to be fair. You have a lot.
Yeah, I had Rachi, I had Pex, I had Boulder. I was like, I actually didn't really fear Val as much because I weirdly have, like, people have been sleeping on the Pex. I'm like, Pex, he's going to shine today, bro. He showed up, but he didn't need him fully shine. He was still kind of, you know.
He just sat there a little bit. It definitely could have sat there, I guess, a couple more. Like, if you want to take, like, 80, you could have on a Luster Purge and then Toxic Me and then switch in on a Draco on something and things like that. But
True.
I don't know. It's a mon that at least can pivot. It's like Empoleon, but my thing flip turns out, which was the big one. That's why everybody in all those OMs puts, like, Teleport on Toxapex and it becomes broken as hell. Because...
Bro, he doesn't even get flip, turn, or baton. I'm like, bro, he's so close to being the GOAT again.
Yeah, you're actually right. Like,
so
it doesn't even need like Scald. It just needs a get out of there move.
Aim for and pivoting. Yeah, he's chilling with that, bro. We're chilling. Bro, Comfey looked so good into you too, but then you have an Empoleon, and I'm just like, nah, bro. Comfey's staying on, bro.
Yeah, that's Comfey was the reason why I put Toxic on Petron. Because I was like, okay, I'll live a +2 Draining Kiss. I'll Toxic. Like if I Terra. I'll Toxic Comfey. Because I didn't want to depend on Malignant Chain. Because it says 50%, but when you need it most, it's not there. You know?
No. No, it's not. No.
So I was like, let me Toxic it, because then Empoleon in theory beats it. I was going between... I was literally looking at stuff like Metal Claw and like... At the builder.
Oh my god.
Like, Metal Claw or like Steel Wing, but I'm not trying to miss. Also, I don't remember if he even has Steel Wing anymore. Does it? I don't think that is in game.
I think it lost it or something. I don't even think it's in game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who clicks it.
But like, I was like, yo, Metal Claw is so garbage. What am I doing?
Yeah.
This lets me hit
Flash
better.
Yeah, Flash is doing insane. I was like, bro, this thing has to be specs. I was like, what? That damage is outrageous, bro.
Yeah, it doing 50 for neutral is actually crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts. He just had a lot of bulk. I was like, my only game plan to break it was like, just spam. I was like, I just have to spam and then try and clean with either Boulder or Kyurem. But it did not work out. I mean, hopefully you play again in playoffs. Hopefully you play again. I know the seeding is going to be, our game is important for seeding.
Yeah,
so hopefully you play
again
in playoffs.
I mean, I'm hoping you or Seabad wins the entire thing. So
I'm going to try, bro. My new team crazy. So I'm going to try, bro.
I'm glad. Congrats on making playoffs.
Hey, thank you, bro. First time. You know what I mean? First time, yeah. At least on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, but I feel like Wi-Fi is what really matters to people. Shut on, people don't really care about it. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, if they can't see it happening, like, you know.
That's true. They can't see it happening. It's true. That's true.
I hope you a fantastic round. We are a little bit late. We are technically 1 week, or they haven't put the seating up because of us, but we'll put in the results in a sec, and then they'll be able to actually tell us who we're fighting and things like that. But congrats once again, bro. Do you have anything else you want to say to the people? Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta look at Kyurem more, bro. This mon goes undrafted in like 50 different leagues. This mon is broken, bro. Like I'm taking really cool. Kyurem over Rorik Moon. I'm saying it, bro. He's him, dude. He's him.
I want to see Dragon Dance sets more. You can't really bring it to me, but I want to see Dragon Dance sets more into other people.
I had it into Ben, the Playmore guys, and I also had it into, was it with Chase? I also had it into Chase, but dude, the problem with it is it just feels like every time I brought it, somebody had Encore. Yeah. And he's not fast enough, so I was like, damn.
I really want to try this in Scarlet, bro, I'm going to be honest.
I want to give Bax a shot again, too, yeah. Like, maybe like with like A9 or like Glow King or something, you know what I mean?
With a good support, because I feel like, you know, everybody says no. Obviously, it's not as broken because with Terra, I think that mon's ridiculous. I think that mon's stupid.
Yeah, it just wins. Yeah.
But without Terra, you know, it's not the greatest mon in the world. But I'm hoping to see that mon put in some work at some. I mean,
bro, dude, I was saying if I ever make it to playoffs, I want to try Terra Commode. So now that I made it in, I'm definitely trying Terra Commode. Like, dude, I want to.
That's another mon that goes undrafted, but I feel like is so strong.
He's so crazy. He does like everything. How do you prep for that, dude? He does it all.
Actually, a nasty mod.
That was tough, though. I was going to say, bro, you made it playoffs, too, in 90 different leagues, bro. Tog.
90, bro. The other ones I'm still playing. I'm doing all right in the other leagues, though. So, I'm doing all right in the other leagues, but it's just a lot. Most of the leagues I've been doing, I'll be honest, like the past couple of weeks, I've just been making 5-minute builds. The only one I it was so much of them. I don't have time to like pray and practice. And do a lot of things. I also don't want to do that. Like, I joined Monotype because I want to have fun playing with Monotype, right? I have Monotype Fire. Like, I'm playing Monotype Steel this week. It's like, I'm not going to prep crazy for a Monotype Steel. I'm just going to bring some Fire types I want to use and see what happens.
And hit buttons, bro. Yeah, pray to God.
In DVP, I've just been giving my Mons max HP, max SPDF, just to live hits in this playing. I'm going back to my old style in DVP, which is semi-style. That's my favorite style in DVP. So I've just been doing really defensive Mons and just doing that. And that's kind of how I drafted too. Like every week is basically, you see all the 250. They're basically 252. If I have to say anything, they're basically 252.
Yeah, I mean, our game really didn't matter. F it, we ball. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. I almost brought Billy Drum hands, bro. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Hey, stop that. I mean, don't bring that guy. I wonder if Terra, it's +6, so surely Terra Dark Foul Play killed that anyway. But
surely, bro, surely.
But either way, yeah, I'm just having fun. Having a good time with draft, waiting for obviously ZA and then champions,
bro.
Got another draft league coming up really soon too that everybody's gonna be excited about. So you got another one coming up too real soon too.
I was gonna say I got one coming up as well too. I'm gonna tell the people now, bro. Y'all not ready for that first Champions League, bro. When we get that going, bro, it's gonna feed families.
It's gonna be good. No idea how we're gonna get the Mons. No idea what we're gonna do, but I'm excited. There's gonna be no IVs. Is gonna be interesting.
It'll probably like pre-home stuff. Like, we'll just have to import and just pray to God.
Yeah. I'll be okay with that.
That'll be fine. We did Let's Go. It'll be fine, bro. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Let's Go. We never finished, though.
Yeah, we never finished it yet.
Let's Go died after week 2, but that was a different time. You can't join a draft league now and basically quit like that. Otherwise, you just won't get ignited to other draft leagues.
You'll never get invited again. Yeah, bro. It's crazy now.
I mean, you might, but like, it'll be a while.
Yeah, you have to kind of prove that you wouldn't do that again.
Yeah. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Check out my boy Nexus. His channel will be down below. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Yep.